How's it going, everyone? Hope you're all doing good. Bit of a late video, but I just want to say thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. Who has subscribed so far? 2,000 subscribers since the middle of December. Absolutely class. I appreciate doing the stuff for you. If there's anything I want to do different, let me know. Like throwback players, throwback matches, great times, the bad times, whatever you want, I'll put it up anyway because we're Celtic supporters. But I'm going to talk about the match. Good result tonight, 5-0 against the Estonian team. I wasn't expecting it. I expected maybe 2 or 3 goals, but 5 goals. Look, you might as well say that we're into the third round. Good performances out there tonight. Emotional night for leigh Griffiths. Scoring an absolute fantastic free kick. Some free kick. Running over to the Green Brigade. Nearly in tears. There's 2 or 3 epic pictures on social media of him, but phenomenal. I'm delighted for him. His first competitive goal since November, so I'm absolutely delighted. The fans are just buzzing that he's getting back to himself. He may even be stronger than what he previously was when he's top form. So fitness levels will get there. Obviously, you got to substitute the 60th minute, but it's getting to full fitness. He had a great shift tonight. Good goal by Oyer as well. Can't forget how Christopher Oyer is playing phenomenal in the last 12 months. I'm delighted for him. And then nice double by Christie as well. Nice penalty. And then the second goal was great as well. And you can't forget Carl Mack with the 5th goal. Took it quite well outside the box shot. The keeper wasn't expecting them to take it, but he's doing well. That's 2 goals in the last 2 games in the qualifying rounds at home for him. So fair play, Cal. Good stuff. We just looked threatening. Fitness levels have improved big time. As I said, previous videos, even against Sarajevo, you can see that we're outshining these teams. Some of these teams are playing in the middle of their season and they still can't get to the levels Celtic are at. But good at the back. Obviously, Oyer, Simunovic, and Beaton were good. The only sucker punch was obviously Bongoli had to come off. It was a precaution. He said he wasn't. He said he was feeling a bit nauseous, and then he said, so we bring on Johnston. Johnston had a great shift, absolute great shift. Even playing kind of left wing back, pushing up, getting us corners. Obviously Morgan came on as well. Morgan played quite good when he came on for Griffiths. Had a good shift there on the right wing. Jamesy cut into the centre. Had a few shot Jamesy, but nothing like really serious except the shot outside the box, the volley he took, which he converted well, but went back into the keeper's hands. Good shift out of him tonight. Another one as well that came off the bench was Oliver Neacham. He obviously got 20 minutes. Olivia Neacham, you could say. It's good to see him play, as I still think mixed emotions about him. Should we sell him? Yeah, I still think we should sell him. Get the value, invest in a player that wants to play for the club. His mindset might be changed since Neil Lennon has sat down and had a chat with him, but I'd still get rid of him. I still think we have a really strong midfield to challenge teams this season, domestically and European. Obviously, with the death of Callum Bruni, obviously Tom still has to come back. Ryan Christie playing phenomenal. Morgan, Sinclair, Hayes, Johnston, Jamesy. Just some squad there. And it was great to see Edward and Griffiths playing up top tonight. Lenny tried to out-demonstrate it. Took a bit of character to do it, but I felt sorry for Edward. He had some phenomenal touches in the game. Some good layoff, some good football, but it just wasn't his night. But you know what? It's not always about goals. It's all about the contribution you put in, the shift you put in, and he was very good tonight. Very good. A lot of people saying, well, Leigh got the man of the match, but Christie was phenomenal as well. It was very hard to pick a man of the match. It really was really hard to think. Obviously, attacking wise, defensive, Scott Bain, I think you only had to touch the ball 5 times in the whole game, but what can you do? But my opinion for next week, obviously, it's one foot in the door, big time. Obviously, we have a chance. We're either going to be playing Cluj for Romania, or we're going to be playing that team from Israel as well. So it's going to be tough to say. But I fancy us even rest a few of the players next week to the Tuesday trip to Tallinn. I'd say rest a few players like Bruni maybe, rest Callum, because obviously the league's only around the corner. let Mikey Johnson start, give Julian a go in there, even Craig Gordon a go. Like, I wouldn't make too much changes, but I'd still have a strong side. Sinclair as well. But yeah, look at that Estonian team. They weren't great at all. They were not great. I think they had one shot on target, which just literally, and there's another shot where they took towards the end of the game where skinned past the post, but nothing threatening. I think with dominate them in midfield, keep the same formation, obviously change the structure of the players around, but Morgan should get a goal next week. Rest Jamesy, as the rest Bruni, bring in Neecham or so, bring in a few players that have to prove themselves if they want to get this, if they want to even get a chance to even start in the third round and even start against St. Johnstone at home in the league decider. But that's really it. Obviously, the good news as well, we got that new defender as well, from the Israeli defender. He done an interview at half time. He looks ambitious. He got the 33 shirt as well. So Alhamid, he's gonna be a good player. A lot of people are saying he's only played 5 games centre back. Could he, or not centre back, right back? So is he gonna be the right back? Is he gonna be a centre back? But I'm sure he'll settle in. B Tom will give him a bit of a voice, show him how it's done. Taking the 33 shirt over from Kayal as well. Kayal was a phenomenal player for Celtic. You know, I don't want to get too political saying, okay, he's Israeli and he shouldn't be welcome at the club, but at the end of the day, it's not about your nationality. It's about once you put that shirt on and play the Glasgow Celtic way, that's the most important thing. I know it sounds cringy, but it's the honest truth. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, obviously that thing down below, the description, yeah, the subscribe button, yeah, that thing. And you're probably saying, why the hell is he wearing a scarf for in the middle of the night? I always wear scarves for match day. If I'm sitting at home, if I'm going to the pub, if I'm out watching it in one of the lads' houses, I always wear a scarf anyway. Bit of a good luck thing. So thanks very much for watching the video. Have a good one. Up the Celts.